If you can't measure it, how can you improve it? It goes for pretty much any fitness metric. I would start off with some really key basic things to be looking for. So I'd be looking for heart rate response and then an output metric, whether that's power on the bike, speed on the bike, running speed. So how do those two relate to each other? I'd probably then be looking for some performance metrics. So, what's the power output at a given heart rate? What's the time for maybe a park run? Are you progressing? Are you improving? Now, I know quite often people will look at performances and PBs and try and track those. So, that's quite a big one. But again, start looking for some subtle data. Then we've got to think about training volumes. So how much training am I doing? How intense? And there are a lot of training platforms that are really useful. But we've got to be careful with terminology. So Training Peaks uses this crude term fitness, and it's not fitness. It's actually cumulative training load. It's the volume of training you've been progressively putting down. But keep an eye on it. Which way is it going? Is it going in the right direction? And when it's not, how does that impact your performance? Because actually quite often, when your cumulative training load comes down, your fitness and your form goes up. So see what's happening to your metrics. Look at those output variables. Then, other things related to health. So sleep. How much sleep am I getting? How good a quality is that sleep that I'm getting? What are my daily stress levels? What are my resting metrics looking like? What's my resting heart rate? What's my heart rate variability? Yeah, it gets really complicated. We don't need to do all of that. But as I say, if you're not assessing it, you can't track it. And if you can't track it, we can't see why you are or aren't performing in the right way. And that's why when a lot of people come to me and we're looking for health and fitness and performance improvements, I start very, very simply by tracking weight, tracking body composition, body fat levels, and looking at every 2 to 4 weeks to start seeing what is going on in terms of an output. And if I'm not seeing changes in the output metric, then we need to see what do we need to change on the input to make sure that you perform. So consider your top 3 metrics that you need to track to ensure you get the performances that you're looking for, the outcomes that you want, and that is going to start you off in the right way. If you want to add some science to it, we can give you science in bucket loads. So reach out, get in touch, and I can tell you all about it. Have a good day.